Welcome to Baylor Clarinet Studio. Today we want to try to attempt to learn how to play Rhapsody in Blue for undergrad student. Uh, what's your name, Gilmore?
Hi, hi, I'm Guillermo. I'm a sophomore music education major.
At Baylor University,
At Baylor.
of course. Yes. Okay. So Gilmore brought this etude, and we brought this excerpt we never worked on before. And so, okay. So go ahead.
Okay.
So much fun. Okay. Good job. It's nice attempt.
Yeah.
No, so what went well? What went well? That's important. What went well?
I think the second measure where I have the high C and right there.
So I think that
that
the
was
glitz
perfect.
from
Yeah.
go from G to C is pretty well.
Mhm.
What else?
Nice.
Nice tone, of course.
The high note came out.
Yeah,
Came out.
yeah.
Yeah. Then the D was a little bit off. I think the trills could be a little faster though.
How? How to do faster?
More air.
Aha.
Faster hand.
The more air, more tummy. So that part, which instrument play with you? Oh, that's a hard question.
Trombone.
Trumpet!
Trumpet, close.
Yeah, beep, beep.
Yeah.
It's my buddy sounding probably sounds like a trumpet was on a note.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, speak of trill, much easier if you want to play with your tummy go dee da dee da dee da da. Try that. Yeah. Can you start trill a little sooner? Yes.
Okay.
That's it. Even in classical music, all those trills, if you push more air, the trill will go much faster.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
at the end of every concerto,
Mhm.
Can you say it? There you go. That's right.
Okay.
Like the monkey.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Good. Now, let's talk about. Do you know how original version of the Rhapsody Blue looks like?
How it looks like,
Uh-huh.
or how
How
is
the
it?
way Gershwin was writing.
Well, I know he wrote it as like chromatic, not chromatic, but like a scalar.
It's
Scale.
not chromatic scale. He
Scale,
wrote it
just a-
as a regular B flat concert B flat scale. That's the way pianists can play.
Mhm.
So, and then when he did with jazz band in New York, the jazz band clarinet player said, "Hey, I can do a glitz."
Mhm.
So, and then that became nightmare or fun part for the clarinet player.
Yeah.
Okay. So we were talking about no. So the hard part is glitz, right? The glitz is basically moved from the first partial to the third partial, right?
Mhm.
So it's easier to always to do the third partial. So again, when we talk about how to practice that glitz, we talk about a little bit during the master class.
Mhm.
How to do it.
I think you told us not to like try to do it with our hands a
Mhm.
lot.
Yeah.
You told us to drop the D when we got up to it. Just drop it a little and then.
Everything.
Yeah.
You ever see what you're talking about with your fingers?
Mhm.
But the first step is really practicing mouthpiece.
Okay.
Can we try
Yes.
it?
Yes. I remember.
Yeah. Now you remember.
Yeah.
You didn't fall asleep in the studio class? Just kidding. Okay. Now, so like this. So how to bring the pitch down physically? If you teach little kids play Rhapsodie in Blue, what do you tell them?
It has to do something with the jaw and the tongue.
Yes.
I drop my jaw.
Well, first of all, what has to be constant?
Air.
That's right. Yes. That's Baylor's Baylor Clarinet Studio favorite word. Air. So, and then, what about your tongue?
Has to go lower. Yeah.
So if you whistle Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, whistle it. So in order to move the pitch down, what do you have to do with your tongue?
Drop it. Like lower it,
Yeah,
right?
say it. That's right. You got it. And then the same time, I want you to relax your jaw a little bit. Try that. See how you can do. Oh, that's good. Almost -7 now. So I can do octaves now.
Okay.
That's good. My previous teacher from Baylor, Dr. Richard Shanley, he can do it on the mouthpiece on a whole octave.
Okay.
That's really hard. At first, I cannot do it, but now I can do it. So another exercise you should do is this. So if you do that, basically you also learn how to control the pitch on the clarinet. Try that. I know it's hard. You've never done that before. But
what you just did, right?
yes.
Yeah.
As high as possible first. It's okay. Hey, listen. It take a while for you getting better. Okay. So keep trying it.
Okay.
You can do slur. Okay. So can you do it one more time? As low as you can. As low as you can. Keep it. More air. You see?
Yes.
Now, right now it's like a perfect force now.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So that's the step.
Okay.
If you don't know how to do it, that stuff it's hard to do glass.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now and then you put a mouthpiece out.
Okay.
I give you a shortcut how to practice, but take a while. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do this. See, I go lower to B flat now. C to B flat. That's almost like a perfect force. Can you do that? You got it.
Yeah.
That's it. So see, sometimes we can go even lower. So gliss rather than now this is two parts. One is the low register. It's really hard to do gliss for the first partial, which is low G to open G. So as a clarinet player, sometimes we just make it. For me, it's because it's kind of hard, so I use my finger more. Can you try that? It's too clean. Make it mushy sounding. So like my ear, my embouchure is so loose, and I feel like as if I'm gliss, but I'm not glissing. I'm just using bad embouchure, very loose embouchure with finger. Like the first day of the middle school clarinet lesson. Good sound. Yeah. Your workout make it sounds like that. Yeah. Like you work out. I will use chromatic scale.
Okay.
It's still too clean, but try to work on it with a very loose. Okay, and then now you go to the third partial. Ideally become So instead of think about gliss from D, fingering wise, I just use chromatic scale with very losing embouchure. The first thing you really have to do is practice like this. So finger, for beginner like you, play that gliss, half hold, gradually release it, at the same time, make a sound like this. Without moving your finger. Try that. Oh, nice. Now, so basically you can drop from C to B. When you gliss, basically is, if you gliss from B to C, you go flat B. B to flat B, go up. So to C, sounds like you have a wider glissing. Try that. So, try that. Ah, good job. Can you get more air? Beautiful. Give me a 5, man. Okay, after that, major second. B flat again, B flat, lower B flat, go up. If you want to, you can do chromatic. Yeah, start with the right pitch for the B flat. Oh, nice! It's so nice now. Now, and then you have A. Same method. Yes, now A flat to C. Wow, it's so nice. I think you sometimes do better than mine. That's good. I like that. And then. Yes, and then. G to C. Well, say the right pitch first. Oh, nice. F sharp. Finger is, and then you do glissing. Yes, that's it. So basically, you're glissing down to the next note you're supposed to, but with the correct fingering, and that's it.
Okay.
So when you become advanced, you don't you literally move less finger.
Okay.
Because you can gliss all the way from low to high, much wider range. So the wider range you gliss, the better you control with the gliss. So forth, F to C. Try that. F major, yeah. Beautiful, I love it. Yeah. Keep air going, dude. Okay, D. Oh, yeah, D sharp. We don't need the music, do we?
No.
Yeah, forget about music. Okay, and then D. There's a cracking note. That means you did not have enough air.
Okay.
But you draw motion, your tongue motion is perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
See, we never worked on that before, right?
No.
It's our first time to work on it. Awesome. Good job.
Thanks.
Now B.
So that would be like a little chromatic.
Of course. Yes. So and then when you slow practicing, try to match the both partial, first partial and the third partial together.
Okay.
Do we have a second partial?
No.
No, we don't have a second partial. What instrument has second partial?
Is it a woodwind?
Of course, it's a woodwind instrument.
This
I don't know about any bassoon, but what about saxophone?
Saxophone.
So if you push the register key higher up,
Okay.
don't give false information. Okay, so after that, and then try to do. Yes. If it's not working, it's okay. You don't have to practice.
So chromatic, right? It's because I was doing a little scale that someone had written down.
Yeah, that's the original version. Original version. That's the way
scale.
he wrote it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's chromatic because that's how we do. Okay.
Yes. It's coming. Good. Work that every day.
Okay.
And if I would criticize the one you just played it, much more volume for the low notes.
Okay.
Okay, the first partial one. Okay.
Okay.
Now move on to after the glitz.
Uh-huh.
Good job. Okay. So, because at Baylor, every single studio class we will have miniature orchestral excerpts series. We talk about common excerpts in the class. Everybody take notes, and then they bring their excerpts to the lesson as well. So after that, so has become a jazzy. What does that mean, jazzy?
Just
what about tone-wise?
Blitzing,
what about tone-wise? Losing, brighter sound. Forget about Brahms, forget about Mozart. They are dead anyway.
Yeah.
So if you want, you can use a little bit some vibrato somewhere. I like. Those places you can add more glitz. Sometimes I like to add another glitz. So all those places, I want you to think about where you want to add maybe extra glitz.
Okay.
That little one, second time, my reading is not working right now. But the second time you go to the fifth partial, that'd be even harder.
Oh, yeah.
So you might not want to do it, or you want to do it. It's really hard. Work a little bit harder to make instead of in the mouse smaller space. You can go to the fifth partial. But if you don't want to bother it, don't do it. I would do it if I have the read really works right now. Okay, so that's the secret to play that excerpt.
Yes.
Did I give you a good starting point?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I know it's practice.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then also listen to different recordings.
Mm-hmm.
Chicago Symphony has a very good recording of Rhapsodie. So some of the extra glitz stuff, it's totally up to you. It's personal taste. Okay?
Just anything.
Nice.
All right.
Good job.
Awesome.
All right.